Welcome all you fine sheeple. I am Max, the Gaming Lamb, and we're back with some more Frostpunk a little earlier than I expected, but I just couldn't live with the way we left the last autumn. We are going to be playing on medium difficulty, and this time we're going to win. And by win, I mean we're going to build the damn generator. Now, I have gone off and watched some of the doctor's videos. I'll have a link to his videos in the description to his channel. It is crazy how good they are, I should say. Just incredible to watch, honestly. I watched about the first 5 to 20 minutes, I think, through this. Just there we go. I just had to take care of stuff. Yeah, I watched the first little bit. I think it was like the first 5 days. And I learned quite a bit, starting with what you want to do. Now, what I like to do is get like buildings like the chapels and whatnot, so I can implement them into my building patterns. But what we are going to want to do is just get our research up and running as soon as possible. We do have 15 people left, thankfully. Oh, chapel just yet. We want the workshop, and we'll see if we can grab 2 of those actually. That. We'll just get this to stick out a little bit. Ever so slightly, there we go. And then it should snap, just like that. Very nice. Okay, so one of the big things I want is that we want things like sawmills and stuff really to carry our wood, so we can just focus on shipping steel in. Oh my goodness, my voice. Apologies. I think I'm going to see, well, how long this scenario takes, but I'm planning on just having it all as one part like I did with On the Edge. That DLC was on. I am thinking of doing another run of On the Edge as like the bad guy. Instead of saving London, we'll doom it and take over. Right, so first things first, we wanted to get our sawmill up and running. That is what we'll do, and we can actually afford to get a second one of those bad boys. Go. Come on, guys. Get to it. Get to it. Look at that extra speed. Hopefully it'll be done by the end of the day. Like that. Boom. Now we could get faster gathering, although I think that is very much a case of losing returns on that. We do have only just enough wood, and honestly we could get the sawmill upgrade, could get a reloading station, could get the fishing harbor. I think it will be worth it, so we'll hit that, and then hopefully, yeah, we can get gathering post up. We need a little bit more wood. Now I am going to want some space. Get one of those bad boys. Just wait for a little more wood to come in during the day and I can build the road. But now idle hands, we're just going to let them be. Because, you know, we don't need the discontent. Now for the first few days we're going to go without shelter for everyone. I think maybe the first 2 days. And we should be okay. Should be okay. Hopefully I've fixed the audio. I did try and record another version of this and it was just so echoey. It was not great. Not great at all. People are falling sick. We won't address this just yet. We'll wait for the next day before we promise anything. Yeah, we should be okay. Gonna wait a little bit. Can't actually get engineers on the sawmill, which is... Team cores have been depleted, which is excellent because it now means we can get one of those guys working on that. What we can do is, we'll see if it's worth it actually. 94, 30. Yeah, we might chuck down a gathering post just here. And we'll get these guys off this to build it. I want to start switching over to a wood-based production. Drawing boards are done as well, so we can get, I think it was a fishing hut we wanted to start making sure we're getting enough raw food. But we might also go for a sawmill upgrade, and then we'll look into a docks and a... that. We can afford to get a medical post. But I want to really start clearing this whole area. Trees quite quickly. Instead. And we'll get 10 people from there. Go focus on. Even though building is technically more efficient at night, I would very much like to get running. Got some more workers there. They're just going to finish building the road. Now we could build yet another sawmill, finish clearing that all out, although I think we might want to start making some moves in this side. Really clear out this area once and for all. I think that's where I'd like to build other things. Now I did put the medical area on this side the last playthrough, which is what I'll do again. That right there. And we'll just expand this road out. Even though it's very inefficient in terms of our wood usage, really care probably would have made more sense to go around the other. And we'll provide shelter for everyone, so we've got about a day to make that happen. We only need 90 wood, and we should be able to get it relatively quickly. Another 5 people up there. 15 unemployed workers. We could probably go for another sawmill. So I would like to keep them. I think we'll get those 5 working there. Start to take care of Dick. Lots of people. I feel kind of bad for these guys. It's been 2 days. It's gonna be their 3rd day without a roof over their head. A little while before we need to worry about building the chapel. And we'll see what we can do. Can't really pass any laws yet. It is a pet peeve of mine that you get these things and oh, sign a law, but still on cooldown. Not a huge thing though. Now the sawmill is upgraded. We can go into docks. At some point I will want a large resource depot because yeah, our wood is just skyrocket with those 3 mills. On the case, we are also going to want to start looking into food with a cookhouse. Now we could chuck a cookhouse. I'm thinking for the time being we could chuck one there. Won't make too much of a difference at this stage. And we can pass a new law. Go with hearty meals, I think. Let us get those guys off of there. Okay. Their attention changed up. We'll try and build everything. Okay, so we'll get that as well. And we'll build 2 of the docks. Have 1 there, 1 there. We'll get both on steel because we are about to build quite shortly. We're about 6 days ahead of schedule still. We got time.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Oh, I built the cookhouse the incorrect way. At least that's like a nice view out to see. So now is when we'll want to start building housing and whatnot. Trying to think of where a nice place to put them down is. Do like plopping them here. So that's where we'll start. 1, 2, 3. The chapel. And probably go Yeah, back there. Go another 1, 2, 3. The chapel can fit quite a number. Have that banding yet. Put one in there. Put one in there and one in there. Not going to be housing for everyone, but it should be housing for stop people getting sick, and hopefully we'll start seeing a decrease. Yeah, look at that. And it's massively. Should be just enough houses. Two, three, boom. Motivation should, yeah, get a little pick up. What we're gonna do next. Perhaps the public. We will need more people, but motivation will rise slightly. Radical treatment, sustain life. Not entirely worth it. A bathhouse. We can start, yeah, integrating that into how we build our places. Look at bathhouse. And we might have to wait for these sawmills to finish up their jobs. That's okay. Got about 15 people left. I would like to wait just a little while. Only fools doubt the great freeze is coming. We got the reloading station, which is fantastic. Do need a few more people for that though, and I would rather get a fishing harbour. Wood pile depleted, so that's given us a few extra people. Or not, because it's from the gathering post. That has given us. So we'll get them bringing in steel straight away. Telegraph station unlocked. I'll probably want to build the cookhouse somewhere else. So I do like having the telegraph station to my bad boys. There. Get the reloading station there. So cookhouse, where could it go? I like that. Building it there. We can scrap that because honestly, food we need to be making right now, and it'll give us a few more people to build stuff. Yeah, we're maxed out on wood already, which is huge. So if we go over to resources, we can build a resource depot. More slab. We're going to use the outer ring, the outermost ring for. I do know the dock is idle. Rather keep it that way for the time being. And we're going to get 10 people. So our steel's going to start going. I think the next thing we want to work on from steel is probably coal. Probably coal. So a fishing harbour will build over the course of the night. We are going to want a larger resource depot. We'll go for the last one just so we can get the steel steam sawmill next. Well, build up that fishing harbour nice and over there. Telegraph station, just not enough steel. I doubt we will get enough. Oh man, with that telegraph station in place, we could probably get 10 people bringing in more food because, yeah, we are out of raw food. Now, comfortable quarters wouldn't be bad to get ahead of that a little bit. We would be able to use more of our wood up. Have a look. Now, I think a bathhouse would cover most of these. So, with that in mind, do one, two. That running along the back. And I suppose there we go. Just like that. Our steel should be going up again. Indignant engineer. I don't mind if discontent goes up, but I would like to try and pump motivation up as well. Can we build the telegraph station as of now? We can, so we can get some more workers in to get fuel. Upgraded docks isn't a bad idea, but I did think steam sawmill to really don't even worry about it, honestly. We could go for finer mesh for a little bit more food. I don't know if we need to worry about that just yet. 120 wood, yeah. I really don't want to have to worry about wood at all. Fantastic. So that is all done. We'll scrap that building. Now, we are going to request another 20 people just to get this second lot of steel underway. And we'll have a look. We'd go for the public house. If we have a look, we're about 4 days ahead. We've used all of our food up one day. We are going to want more people. That is for sure. We'll put the public house in there. We'll try and expand out that way for our settlements. We are definitely going to want to get the what's it called up and running soon enough as well. Foragers' quarters. Certainly going to want, yeah, to prepare some space for those workers there. So I think we can afford to actually just make 10 more an hour. Now, a large resource depot is quite tempting. Honestly, I think a resource depot upgrade itself is pretty good. Running a little low on food. Upgraded docks would allow us to get 2 reloading stations, saving us about 10 people. I think we'll do that, actually. And instead of worrying about manning this, we can use the extra 10 people that come in as a foraging party. Bare knuckle bouts. So a few people are going to get injured each night, but it should keep discontent low. Hopefully. This is inoperative. Fantastic. Get rid of that and then build the bathhouse there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now that is quite an unfortunate, unfortunate size issue. That's okay. Resources, a steam sawmill, 40 steel. Quite a bit. This one is inoperative as. If we have a look at our sawmills, definitely want to. Okay, yeah, just there, I think should be fine. Getting that out. Gonna give us a few more people. I think it should be okay, especially if we get enough steel. So that's given 20 more people. You only need a little bit more housing. Excellent news. That's how we get that. The bathhouse. Sawmill up and running. But yeah, our food is definitely something a little bit worried about. We might want to get that ordered. Motivation is looking pretty good though. Upgraded docks. Now, we can do this fast enough. We are going to still collect steel, which is good. Looking towards food. We might go for the foragers' quarters. reloading stations. Now, can we get more workers in? You do only have one steam core left. I think. And we are not gonna sense. Already our wood is capping out again, so we are going to build another resource. 10 people working on that one there. Yeah, as you can see, I am trying to get ahead of our steel production. Food, foragers' quarters, we're going to slap it down. I don't. Air isn't terrible. Maybe at the back. Oh, it does use space for our church. Yeah, we'll chuck it there. Next up on the research block, though, we might go forager carts to get them moving a little faster. Alternatively, yeah, well, you know what? We'll try and get theme soon. Faster reloading can only help. Have a look. 2 days, so we are going to want to start switching towards building profile. Definitely going to need. Now, thankfully, we have reindeer tracks to do. Is this empty? This. That. Free up some more space for us, which is excellent. What can we sign? A house of pleasure. To increase motivation. You like the sound of that?
Attention, regulations change.
Let's go. That 30% more efficient. Excellent.
Get on up. Work's not gonna wait.
On from that, we can head to, I think, the hunting ground. So yeah, we'll get a steam reloader, or profile first, steam reloader, and an advanced dock. I think is the plan. So it was profiles, optimized materials. Again, we're about a day ahead of schedule. Transport has arrived, so we'll see if we can get. Yeah, we'll go for another 10 people. And that's going to put our food a little bit in risk. I think it should. Okay. Definitely producing enough food. We'll switch that up. Optimized materials. We go for the profiles manufacturer. Build that, and I think that should put us again ahead of schedule a little more. Have a look. 19 hours. Yeah. Little risky. All the hunting grounds. We won't set up. Hoping those starving or those hungry people get to eat. Our steel is looking quite good at this stage.
Shake a leg. The shift's on.
I'm hoping to get optimized materials nice and done. Wood is still looking good. We could be doing a little better. Might head down. And boom, done. Alright, so next up, I think it was steam reloading stations we were after. We have enough people. A couple. And we'll just produce 8 of those. And we can afford to take 5 off from somewhere. We might do 30%. 10 more people have arrived, which is excellent. there. Need another house. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now what we can do, I'm thinking... safety concerns, here we go. So we need new laws. Can't pass anything as just yet. I'm thinking with those extra 10 people, theme sawmill might be the way. Slap that bad boy. Somewhere here. That's not bad. That's just fine. And yeah, we want safe receipt. 25% less efficient. That should be okay. Because they are 33% more efficient, so we're still got a surplus of efficiency left. Good as I was hoping. Those people. 160 wood left. We'll upgrade that. A day ahead of schedule again. Excellent. Put the arch. We'll head to the... Put in there. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to get better food. First, better steam reloaders. Actually, better food is probably the way to go, and then we can worry about steam reloaders. Right, so that is all done. Next up, need after structure. We have a look. 2 days ahead of schedule. Now we can use the... Yeah, it is dangerous, and even with that switched on, I don't think it'll blow enough. So, we've got another 15 people. What to do? Certainly hard to decide. Go for a short shift. Extended shift wouldn't be bad. I think a short shift. Probably a good idea. We can switch both on. It won't be too dangerous. In fact, that's exactly what we'll do. Oh. Now, we were definitely advanced fishing. Year 4, why not? We can afford to do it, we may as well. Need another 50. Only at 30% efficiency. It's a shame. Give them a parcel. Made it to the closed tavern, so we're gonna get that food. Rail. I think the date's over, yeah.
Folks, enough work for today.
Decisions. Okay. Got about 80 wood left, and then I'll just switch them around. Once food is all in hand, start worrying about some other stuff. Now, if we go for extended shift, 14 hours, or 2 shifts. I like 2 shifts. 2 shifts is quite nice. It will suddenly make things a lot harder. So, for example, here, and we switch it to 24 hours, we need 20 people for it to be quite as a crack. Dude, us. Would switch this to 24 hours, which is what we might do. Oh, it's too dangerous. I forgot.
Time to get busy.
What? Quite well. Steel is doing well. Advanced fishing harbor is what you want. And what? Bad omen. Oh, wait. 4 hours. Did get a nice infusion of an extra 20 people. We'll put 10 on there. We'll put the... We do need 20. Hence, I think it's 3 houses. How far ahead? We're about 2 days ahead. Which is not huge, but it is enough. Build that in a little bit. In the meantime, I would like to look towards this. I'm gonna take 1, 2. Let's get another 4 sent in. This is done. We can turn this bad boy on now. And this 24-hour lure over here. Let's feed. I have 3 days to feed people. Only 18 people are hungry and they're complaining. Interesting. We know what happens if that. Honesty above all. Oh, that might have been in the audio recordings I made. Basically, what happens is if you sign it, I'm not gonna spoil it. Gift work coordination. So we need, I think, 50% less. Yeah. So instead, we'll have an extra 5 people left over. Increase this speed at which rating. Steam reloading station. Could get this delivering 24 a day. Don't need more steel. We might need more steel stuff. Cookhouse should be alright. And what else could be working 24 hours? This doesn't have to be. I'm kind of tempted to have it. Advanced fishing harbor is definitely what we want to construct there. And hopefully that should be enough. It definitely won't be as we get more people in. And our steel storage is full up, so start working on those boys. Plop down. Those guys building on that. Toxic gases, so that's going to push the deck up level 1. Yeah, we're going to have to start looking into more protective measures. I think we're still a day ahead, so not as far as I would like. Steam reloading station is excellent news. Next, we could go for a ventilation plant, which is exactly what. Steam reloading is going to use 2 of our steam cores and a reloading station. Steel, steel. And upgrade both of those. And we'll want something else that can maybe increase safety. Anything here? No. 10% more efficient. Oh shit, sounds good. Rapper's cabin or Crevier, which is French. Got another steam coal. Excellent, so we can get that straight away. But no. So, we'll get this on coal if we've got enough people, which we do. We will need... that ventilation. You have enough food for everyone, which is great, and motivation nice and high. And we can switch this to 24 hours. Go. we might actually request some more. So what we need is 3. I think it's 5. Have that running 24 hours, which should be long enough. We'll get that. Go efficient fans. We'll build that. We'll get another one to push it down. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need some coal though. Steam cores. Oh, I see. Oh, next.
Shake a leg. The shift's on.
We are probably 9 hours for one work day. Can afford to fall back a little bit, so day 16. Because if we've got that 24-hour shift, we should be alright. Ventilation plant complete. We're going to want to build up our coal reserve quite quickly. Anything we can do, don't need to worry about that just at the moment. Either, but we will go for...
New rules are in place.
Picture. We are going to want another steam core. Might get our guys.
The shift's over. Time to grab a bite.
Let me see. Protective structures wouldn't be bad. We could push that down even further. Although I am just now thinking that faster forages. Now with this working 24 hours, our food troubles are all that sort. Head back to the construction site with our guys. About 23 hours. Should be okay. And we'll get the ship to bring in some. Oh, I was one engineer short. Get the ship to bring. Boosted forager carts, let's go. Make them even faster. And build another ventilation plant. You need to wait for that. Steam core. You are going to fall behind a little bit. I think it's definitely it. We'll get a care. I think, oh, overcrowding. Definitely.
Hear me. New rules in effect.
Motivation's going to fall a little bit each morning, but that should be okay.
Get up, people. There's work to
Cold
be done.
storage is going up, which is excellent. Gathering optimization. And they have send them out to the nesting. We won't have to worry about the trick to get build that there. You need some more resource depots for food, so we'll build another 2. We'll punish them both. What are they doing? So the next day we'll start working on the shaft, and hopefully that should be automatic prototyping for the advanced reloading station. Wouldn't be bad either, even though we don't really need to worry about steel and stuff right now. I would like to get ahead of this coal, so if we go to Steam, on to, I'm gonna push that down, but we'll both off.
Quitting time.
Go switch this to 24 hours. Put some workers. That should push. Food rations for both. administration.
Attention, regulations change.
I was almost finished with that one. The steam saw. Move on to the Bold Hill. I do believe I said we'd start working on that. Get another 15 people. Work 24-hour shifts, that should be alright. And we'll rip people off the dock. Switch this on and this one on. Both to 24 hours. Should push that down, yeah. A little bit. Not quite as much as we're hoping for, but enough. We need to start working on day. Otherwise we do risk. Lost crates. How are we doing? Yeah. Just unhealthy. That's alright.
Time to get busy.
Grab that bad boy. Chuck those 10. No. Advanced reloading station, which is excellent. Now we can go to protective structures. Or reduce the coal consumption even more, which is what we'll do. We'll take the crates. House of the diseased. We'll cure the infected. Are we still behind? We're about a day behind. Thankfully, this is working 24 hours a day.
Get some rest, people.
FedEx shipment.
New company rules are in place.
Yeah, protectives. We'll give them. Why not? Quite funny. Head over to the Roving Egg. About 20 hours. Ah, I see. I'm just might rip those 10 guys off there and show. Gotta get as much done before things get dangerous. Has arrived. Oh, we'll send in the rescue team. Keep building. Strike. Gonna negotiate. Extra rations. We can afford to do that. And we'll side with the workers. We need a labor union, which is what we'll construct. We'll chuck it down. Also down on the other side of that, but we might have it there. On a terrible location. Not great. They're almost done. Now we'll want the machine shop. We'll want one of the. They are working in a dangerous place, I think. Is that increase? Overcrowded shift work. People are hungry. No one should be hungry. That is this. So we are done on time. So we are about 2 hours ahead of schedule. We need 10 structural profiles. Get one of those built. Get the rest of back on these. And we can turn this down with the war. We'll let them grieve. Generator. Pressure valves. Abandoned sites. Send our dudes to check that out in a little. What are we going to research next? I think we'll go for the redesigned template just to save us a little bit of skill. Great terminal.
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
10. 2. 1 and done and boom. Redesign template. Can't yet build part. Just some food rations. We'll tell them the truth. Off. Go to the trapper's cabin, or we could go to the other site and get us some more engineers. I don't think it's a bad idea. Get us some more resources. Turn this off for the this is a highly dangerous workplace at the moment. Can probably make it safer, but the gas is about to go up. Now, a look. Upgrade that to exactly what. Machine shop. Just low.
Workers, your shift is on.
Already we've used up the wood from there. We'll get some more somehow. There we go. There. Next. How far behind? We're about 23 hours because we don't have a machine shop. We'll let them choose. Now, a machine shop can be constructed. What else do we need? We'd get another ventilation plant, which wouldn't be bad. I am thinking that is, yeah, probably the best way to go. 120. Need quite a bit. How many of those templates? 10. There we go.
Quitting time. Workers, leave your tools in order.
Field kitchen next. Now why is striking? 12 hours ahead of schedule. Can we get any more workers? Yeah, full of coal. Good sign. Build another 2 of those bad boys. thing. Sorry. Plenty of people. What can we say? Workers' Council. Every day. Activation. I like the sound of it. Right there. Next bit of tech. 80. So we'll just you need another steam core. Thankfully, that's what we get. Take them to a camp and get more engine, which is good because we're not doing the engineer run through. Probably what I should have done just for sake of diversity and content and whatnot. Yeah, even though we're not doing the engineer run through, still feel like having them is going to be quite nice. Put that down there. I turn this on, turn this one on. Get our boys work that one. Relax, you're still in charge. Can we start production on the next part? Yeah, I'll pump. Have that ready to go. We do need more people working there. Ship is bound to arrive any moment. Excellent. What we'll do is drop down last ventilation plant and we'll get these guys back to work. We do need one more house as well. With those engineers, it's a shame we can't have them working there. Could get a little more research underway. So I think we'll switch that out. Give us another 10 workers. Or another 8, sorry. Cookhouse, can we switch any out? And there we go, just like that, those engineers. 20 more. Anyway. Have 5 there. Oh dear. This entire time we have not been gathering food. That could have been quite bad. 1, 2, 3, more than enough. We'll plop down a chapel. Look at it right there. And okay. Have any workers left over? No. Nor do we have any steam cores. Get another one of those to come in. Can make things safe. Engineers are right, we got to keep working. All done. Now we could 24 hours. It's still too dangerous. We are about 2 days ahead. So we won't worry about that yet. Instead, what I might do, really. So just
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
fan that out there. And that. Now, what could we research next? Thinking perhaps increase the range. That was the last one, so we rapids next. What could we? And stocks would terrible. Animation. Honestly, though, an infirmary, just so we can finish this aesthetic, would be nice. Collective bargaining. No. Repatriation. That one. Morgue. And we'll build that morgue. Just behind. Or a little grim next to the labor unit. After they've finished the service. We'll get another.
Get moving, workers. You work for yourself now.
Still about to do. Schedule. How to. Just a little. Yeah, Cole is slowly fighting it. But now it. And infirmary. There we go.
Shift's over. Enjoy your free time.
Still about a day ahead of schedule. What I will build is another box. Funerals, why not? Do need 5 more engines. What's next to research infirmary checklists just to get healthy back out there as fast as possible. Now the gas is supposed to drop, so good idea. Start getting people on. Full of wood again, so we'll put another 2 wood.
Workers, your shift is on.
Is next. Go for better fishing. Honestly, though, I think. Okay. Now, if I turn this on, 1, 2, 3, that's gonna push nice to unhealthy levels. We'll take it. We're gonna want as many workers as possible, so might take another 10 from there and chuck it there. And I might also take yeah, 10 from there and from there. Maybe even some more. I really want to just as many doing it as possible. 2 days, 4 hours. Okay. We're gonna keep sort of mandatory religion around just because I think it'll help keep motivation up. We want as many ways to keep motivation. Produce safety equipment, so that's going to increase safety. Yeah, and be done. 18 hours dead. That's fantastic. Man, that's a long track. We could get some more workers in. I think we'll get one more shipment of steam cores though. Yeah, 14 hours. Day ahead of schedule. Yeah, we should zoom way past that in a little bit. What we can do is build a boundary just there. The docks are idle, that's okay. This is going to be our wood one. Now we could go for safety improvements and whatnot. Supercharge isn't a bad idea. Might instead go for fine there. One was injured. And they've got a reindeer. We'll just head back to the lake full of fish. And then if we want, disband. Got a disaster there, but it is safe. Oh, never mind. I thought it was safe. Oh, yeah, that's what I get. It's going to be shut for a little bit, but all out gravely to the infirmaries. Oh, 8 a.m. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a little bit. Get 8 prosthetics. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for charge. This 24-hour work day thing is really OP, gotta say. 9 hours, still about 2 days ahead of schedule. So. Advanced supercharge, perhaps. After hours safety equipment. Go. 3 hours and be done. We're not going to get rid of the prostitutes. We need motivate again, as I said, we need as many things pushing motivation up as possible. And that is unfortunately one of them. So 25 structural profiles is what we'll work on getting next. And for that we need wood. So pull back on those. We are going to need some more workers, that's for sure. Like 120 is finished. Those
Time to rest. You've earned it.
So it was, yeah, 20. And we'll go for safety improvements. So we can maybe save a little bit of coal. That is 7. Good pass. Official doctrine. I know that crosses the line, so to speak. Support frame. And another support frame will be at another 25, yeah. So we'll work on that first. Another 25. Another thing we could research. Researching basically everything, which is fantastic. Advanced docks, I suppose. At the moment, though, don't really need to research anything. So, anything where we can replace the workers. Honestly, probably what I'm we will do is in wood. Grab that. We'll build steam pudding station just. Workers camp there. People we find at the workers camp should help really revolutionize white signet. That's inoperative. You need a lot of coal. You guys finished yet? Not quite. Stop being paranoid. What we'll do is we'll also get a second cookhouse. There we go. Just so there's enough for people to use. 8 prosthetics have arrived. Let's get us. Pause. On there. Making, of course, only the heartiest of meals. And we're getting a lot of workers back, which is excellent. Might switch this to 24 hours too. Or better, even more workers. Which is just fantastic. I wonder how long this episode's going to be by the end of it. I am quite curious to see what we end. I don't think we're going to pass any more laws for the time being. We can indeed build the support frame on the other side as well. Get those guys out of there. The foundry. Now, how many... need another 10 people there. He's working 24 hours a day. So, get some wood coming in. Now, how much did we need? 25 steel composites. Gonna eat a lot of coal and a lot of steel. I think our coal is going up, so ever so slowly. It should be alright. If I turn that one off, what is this at? Turn this one off. We want one of these bad boys. That should be okay. We did find some survivors. Tell them to stay put. You're definitely going to want some of our foragers actually bringing in food soon, so what we'll do, go search. Still about 3 days ahead of schedule, which is fantastic. Collapsed mine, site 120s. Off we zoom. Back in business. Yes. Glad to hear it. Forages. Yeah, we'll build foragers quarters. Can we build another one? Oh, no. Do the research.
Workers, your work is over for today.
Can we get in more of those bad boys? I hope so. Still producing a lot of those. We're still 2 days ahead, so got plenty of time. We want to figure out where. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we want to just exhaust all those food sites as quick as possible. We get the chance. Our coal is slowly going up. It is a little dangerous, so we will switch that on. Right, excellent. That's all. So just take those guys and back. What I was gonna do next for there. Wood and steel. We'll go with us. That should be a huge influx of wood. We can get things like our wood. Now that is done. So get started on the core, I think. We need to bring up the safety. So we will, yeah, just build, I don't know, 12 of these.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Lead them to our 50 workers. Okay. Definitely gonna want stuff. We'll get the core completed first. Of course. That's gonna construct 10% on one of these, or on both of those. Alright, we're gonna spend the rest of this day just getting people situated. I should have put it there. 44 divided by 8, I think is 11. Or not 11, but like 10.5 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. This is going to be a bit of a mess. Get another chapel down here. And just a whole slew of 10s. Running behind. There we go. We'll see if they can build all. What we definitely need to is get our boy. Get up into groups, hunting grounds. Right, Definitely want some more resource depots. Still 23 people left, so we'll just, yeah, get...
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
There we go. Alrighty, 30 people. Get a couple more from, so we can probably rip them from steel, steel, steel. 75 exactly. What was it? Objectives, profiles. Gas is meant to be going. Just any more theme calls? Now we'll get it's there. Go. 50 days, 3 days. $28 homeless. Still building the houses, I see. There we go. All sorted. Getting enough coal. At least not for 3. Build the fire dampener. One day, 9 hours.
Get to work. Report all problems to the union.
Keep motivated. I think we should finish quite early on in the piece. Set up camp there. We won't censor the letter. Spreading anxiety, the workers from the other site complaining about their working conditions.
Shift's over. Enjoy your free time.
Yeah, getting worried about our coal situation a little bit. Need another 15 maybe, just to be bringing in more coal. I think that's probably not a bad idea. Ooh, and an accident. Some progress. That's okay. Yeah, it's definitely worth having that in the safe range while working. We're going to need 5 prosthetics, which is a pain. But all our people who got injured or sick, okay, looked after. We must endure. Oh dear. Go. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. More dudes available. Get them back to work. And yeah, just yet. We'll just wait a little. Lose 1 worker. And back to work.
Time to rest. You've earned it.
3 days ahead of schedule. Very nice. Change of plans. As expected. Guys working there. Now, what we did want to do was build, I see, upgraded dome. Want to do this real quickly, so more wood. 1, 2. New tech ready. Braziers and heaters. Oh, docks. Steam reloading station. 5 more prosthetics. And the time. More wood. And whoever's coming to inherit this generator, they'll have so many supplies in those bins. Honestly, I'll be a little bit mad if they fail. Gonna use protective structures there. 11 hours. Yeah. Go. Ah. Hoping, yeah. Efficient burners. We got time. Things are still comfortable everywhere. Yeah, look at all these guys working on it. It's pretty cool. Our workplace at the construction site will go on strike. That's okay. Negotiate. Above dangerous, yeah. Above dangerous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did this place get so dangerous? Hang on, is this dangerous? What the hell? Oh, sheesh. Yeah, now get back to work. Did that just happen then, or am I tripping? They're about to finish on that other side. Advanced bonus. Even less. Those work. Yeah. Those guys. Still have plenty of steel. It's excellent. Gonna need some more food. Food ration. Whoever inherits this site, very lucky. Now assemble the generator. What's the next part? Thermal hull ventilation. Thermal hull. 25 steam exchanges, 10 steel composite. 25. 10 was it? Or 30? 20 steel. 50. Here. I need to turn these bad boys up. End of toxic danger. Excellent. So we can scrap the. Excellent news. Chaos rising. So we are still going to need coal. Perhaps not quite as much, but great. Very good news. We are going to take those guys. 1, 3, 18. Working 24 hours a day. We should. Cool. Just for shits and giggles. And hoot of shits and giggles and hoot. Get better heating. Now if we have a look. 20 and 50. 50 steam ex. more.
Help now.
There we go. Should be enough. We'll let them strike again. Wow, these guys really like to. That's for sure. Negotiate. Ease them with double rank. Get on with the boys. Come on now. Improved heat. Everyone is still, yeah, comfortable, so we will survive that next drop.
Free time.
Quite well. Hunting grounds depleted. Head off to the mountain lake. I suspect that'll be the case for many of those. Heater efficiency. Any more steam cores we can yoink? Do it. It's going pretty quickly.
Shift is on.
Still, yeah, 5 days. Improved block. Tea and sim. Everyone can have some tea. Hope that. Patient.
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
Very impressed with these guys. They're doing a bang up job. These guys are almost finished, and when they are, we can build the thermal hulls. Another steam core? Yeah. The frost is getting worse. Nothing worse. Cold, but... So we're gonna need some more coal. Okay. Build another 2 resource depots. And there. 2 thermal hulls. Switch both to 24 hours. We are gonna need a lot of protective structure. So in fact, what? Actually, for the next 24 hours, build as many of these as we can. Maxing out food as well. Oh, build the last one. 3. Yeah, and for the entire day we'll build a whole lot of structures. Send the engineer back home. Food ration. Food. Food ration. And 2.
Time to rest. You've earned it.
We need about 75. I think we should be able to get enough if we pull them off. Coal, wood, even. We do that now. Plenty of steel. Plenty of coal. 119. And after all this, another 2 just for whoever inherits this place. Anything else we can really research? Not that I Cat. Okay, so 119. We'll make it safe. We'll make it safe.
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
Look at them go. Beautiful. They're all done, so on there.
Shift's over. Enjoy your free time.
Turn the heater on in both those places. And go still 6 days. 6 days ahead of schedule. Massive. Another steam core for the people who inhabit this place. Imagine starting a scenario with 7 steam cores, man. That's easy mode. All these supplies too. My goodness. Motivation will fall. I think we'll explain the situation. And yeah, we'll bump motivation up. Yeah, man. Gotta be one of these, which was for food. Know it. I know how my brain works. That to food ration. In 24 hours. Both of them. Almost done. Less than an hour. 3 hours. Ooh, that's a lot of injured. And the generator is stay. So yes, we stay. Upgrade the generator. What do we need? 10 steel composites, 25 steam exchanges. A lot of steel composites and steam exchange. So what I'm getting from that is steam. And a lot of coal. Isn't too hard to do. Right. So what do we need all together? It's probably the best way to look at it. 25 and 45. 25 of these bad boys. And 45 of those. No, none of these. None of these. 45.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Go. And
Quitting
Look at this bad boy. Beautiful. And we've done it. We've succeeded. Fan-freaking-tastic. The flock will survive. All the sheeple of the world will rejoice. Alright, so is that 25 and 45? I think so, but we'll keep making those guys can go rest. Guys can go rest too. Overdrive. Go for it. Beginning of the end. Yeah. In 2 days, I think it was, that people wanted to leave. Yeah, they can do that. Waiting. Okay. We can do it. Nothing to do after hours. Oh, a circus troupe, a cricket field. All positions should be filled by lot. Rewarded with days off, but controlling the minds of workers. Welding is hard. It is on small jobs. Some proposals hard to understand. All telegrams from London must be published. Keep stealing my hammer. Equality means well, half the workers' representatives should be women. That's an interesting one. And I kind of agree with. Positive action and all that. All foremen should be appointed by vote. I think it's time for a change. Actually, that's not a bad one either. Hold. Eat cod liver. Very interesting. Overdrive.
Shift over. Enjoy your free time.
Better range. Overdrive will be included. Really, which is great. I might do actually. Leave the camp and head back to. And then is that the only one? Yeah. Camp and head back to the construct. I don't want them to leave without us. I can do as well. Resources. Just build an entire inner ring of food. We've got 1 day to research. 20 Steam exchanges. I thought I was short. By 7. I'm short by 7. Damn.
You work for yourself now.
Cook. Come on. I think a lot of people are gonna leave. Like tomorrow? There we go. When is this gonna be done? 23 hours. Do we have any extra engineers? Do. Now let us build a workshop.
You've earned it.
Cancel and boom, just like that. Another 2 workshops built, and I'll just get them what time. Have any sick patients in here? We have one. Don't exactly know where all these guys are getting hurt from. Or is it just sick? It may just be sick. But I think, come on guys.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Work, boys, work.
Your ship is on.
73%. Everything's starting to freeze over. Come on guys, a little sooner. Get it done. We are all full of steel. Yeah, we'll give these guys the rest of the day. They've been working hard. Let's have these guys. Oh, we're done? Our toil is over. Look at that, fantastic. Freaking fantastic. Spark of hope. The huge generator disappears from view, dwarfed by the mountains towering over it, which soon too sink beyond the horizon. You have won against all odds, yet the future is dim. The Empire is in chaos. People fight over work, food, heat. Company officer who welcomed you aboard says there will be a raffle for the crew to win a place at the generator should the worst happen. A raffle. You look over the tired yet proud faces of your people as the seas swallow the cold wind. You wonder if all this effort was worth someone else's... well, you wonder if all this effort was for someone else's benefit in time. It did. My. Let's have a look at the time lapse. My favorite part. How quickly it'll get constructed. End of the world gives perspective. To survive, you have to sacrifice. Augmentations, double shifts, dangerous work, harsh conditions. Can one life be worth more than another? Ooh, interesting question for sure. Oh, look at that, the heart of the generator. Liverpool needed a chance, and we gave it. Without compromise, everyone came home. What we gave, we'll have to do. I mean, we gave a lot. I mean, look at that entire ring of resources. Port capacity, hundreds. Chances of survival. Ooh, well done, us. That one looks like it's that site doesn't look great for surviving the storm, but we did it. We made it. Thank you guys so much for watching, all you wonderful sheeple. That has been Frostpunk. All the good endings anyway. Next up on the list, we're done with the scenarios for now. I think we might start a series on Endless. Plenty of resources. Ooh, build the generator and try to survive. I like the sound of the builders, so we might give builders a go, and that might be a running series on the channel. Though I do plan on expanding into games in the near future. Again, thanks so much for watching. It has been an absolute delight. I've been Max the Gaming Man. You have been wonderful people. Take care.